Thank you very much, Mr. Deputy Speaker, for the opportunity to respond to the ministerial statement on Earth Day. You know, there's something known as the campsite rule. When you arrive at a campsite, you try to leave it better than you found it. It's a pretty simple idea with a lot of applications, and the campsite rule could apply to everything and everyone, whether it's reconciliation, jobs, healthcare, education, or our environment. All Manitobans depend on natural resources and on nature. Farmers do not benefit from exhausted soil, nor fishers from overfished lakes. We don't benefit from thinning forests or wildlife pushed to the brink of extinction. We don't benefit from wasting fuel, wasting water, or from wasting land. Human activity has been affecting climate for the worse. We can and must choose to affect it for the better. When we face such threats to humanity and to our own children, we have a moral obligation to act. We've already seen decades of inaction, delays, and outright obstruction from politicians who've put their own political fortunes ahead of the public good. For Manitoba, this is an opportunity to lead, to grow, and to turn Manitoba's strength to our advantage for the benefit of every community in our province. Unfortunately, instead, we're seeing inaction, plans to plan on climate change, and the continued destruction of wilderness, rubber stamping projects in protected areas like rivers or projects like the Vivian Sands Mine, which could irreparably contaminate one of the largest aquifers in the province. Putting all our money into trust funds means that money is sitting in a bank instead of driving the change we need. Nowhere is the denial of the future more clear than in this government's mindless repetition, strictly in the present tense, that at this particular moment, Manitoba's parks are not for sale, while we know full well that in October, the government asked for a plan to sell them off in the future, maybe tomorrow, maybe in June. 51 years ago, the great Walt Kelly said, "We have met the enemy, we have seen the enemy, and it is us." Without clean water, clean air, and healthy land, what do we have? We don't have another environment to live in. We need to start acting like it. Thank you very much, Mr. Deputy.